they hit you at 110, 120 k's an hour on the legs. It kills. I don't even know what they are. 20 past 8 in the morning, let's go. Okay, I just did a quick 160 k's. I'm at Port Hedland. I've done just over 600 k's. It's 11 AM, so making really good time. Dumb mistake at the last break. I just got a 300ml of water. I drank that within about 10 minutes. We've just done about 150 k's with no water. I am about to pass out. So I've made it to Port Hedland safely. I'm going to fill up and keep going. It's 11:15 AM and I've done 620 k's. I'm stuck on a highway called the Great Northern Hwy heading south. I bought 3 litres of water. I stole 750ml mineral water before I left the servo. And then I started heading out, and then I was assigned 220 k's to the next destination. Through a fucking desert. Going through a fucking desert. Spare water, do you? I dropped a 2 litre. Oh. I feel I'm about to pass out. Is there a servo up here? Hey? About 100 k's, is it? It's not Newman, is it?
No,
it's before, yeah. It's about 100 k. I've got about 100 k's to go. Thanks so much, guys. I was getting head spins.
Bottles like that and chucking it on the back.
I had them, but I had a 2 litre one, and it exploded. I dropped it, drinking out of it, and I just went through this 1 litre. They've confirmed it's only about 100 k's to a servo. There is a servo between Port Hedland and Newman, so if not, I wouldn't have made it. But you know what? Although I'm fatigued and exhausted, and I dropped that water on the road, I underestimated the harshness. 3 litres of water on me wasn't enough. I dropped 2 litres on the road. It exploded. It flew out of my hand, left me with a litre. And I reckon before I met those guys, I had about 200 mils left, and I was getting head spins. I took my helmet off riding to let my brain cool down, because that's the thing that's gonna make you go unconscious whilst riding. Some people aren't gonna like what I'm about to do, but I do have nearly a litre, but I need to cool my head down because I'm so dizzy. Oh my God. Oh, I gotta cool my brain down. it just snaps you back into reality. I never venture too far off the beaten track. I've got my emergency beacon, and worst case scenario is I would have pulled over, put my hazards on, and I would have flagged down one of these trucks and they would have helped me. So I wasn't that far away, but none of this is made up. Some people I've heard say in the comments that I sometimes stage dropping my bike. I've never ever done that, I swear to God. I'm not staging my fatigue or heat. Your thinking goes, you know, I was working out if I rode at 220 kilometres an hour, would I make it with the fuel left? I mean, you just start thinking crazy stuff. So, thank God those guys were there. But mistakes happen. And again, I blame myself. I did not take enough water. This is a desert, fucking desert, massive. There's not one bit of shade anywhere. There's these truck stops, there's no shade. I've drank a quarter of that and I still feel dizzy and fatigued. Just, the temperature's 40 degrees, so it's higher than my body temp, so it's gonna do all sorts of things to you, especially when you're getting wind blown like I am. Ten litres, 10 kilometres to go in the fuel tank. I've never felt so sick in my life. I still feel sick. I can still hardly talk. I'm so heat fatigued. I've never been this bad ever. That was the hardest 220 k's I've ever ridden. And I feel ill. I'm 200 k's from nowhere. This is just a servo. And burns. That's where all the bugs smashed into my legs. I'm not going to whinge about it though, but I might go unconscious. Fuck. Days like today, I just think to myself, honestly, what the fuck am I doing with my life? Just killing time before I die. That's what we're all doing, really, isn't it? Killing time before we die. Let's do it. No point whinging about it. With a bit of luck, my motorbike will blow up and I can catch a helicopter home. Let's go. Fuck, you get out of here. 191 k's to go. We can do it. fit enough to come out in this heat. That is one torturous ride. One of the hardest I've ever done. With the dry heat. You don't know how good that is. Here we are in the great Australian outback, where there's just me and fucking nothing. Look at the Road Glide, showroom condition, absolute showroom condition. You know what? I cannot fault Harley Davidson. I'm certainly not the poster pin-up boy for the brand. They've made that pretty clear, but I do love the motorbike, and talk about reliable. I mean, I've done nearly 8,000 Ks. I'll do 1,000 Ks tomorrow in searing heat. I've not put any oil in it. It's down a couple of dots. I'm not going to worry about that. And it's run like a dream. And you know what I've got? I've got memories. I've got memories that I made with Veronica of riding to Wolf Creek, the crater, the second biggest crater in the world. We didn't make Gibb River. Gibb River wasn't even on the radar. It was just too hot. And I underestimated it. But you know what? I like not planning, and I don't like to do too much research, because it's all about, for me, the unexpected. And that's what my channel is about. It's about going with the flow. It's about getting on the road. It's actually about not planning it. People spend far too much time planning rather than doing. You just got to do it. You know, there'll always be a reason not to do it. Always. End of rant. I mean, you come out to these places, you never know what you're going to find. I mean, you know, like I've just discovered some very rare Aboriginal art. I mean, check this out. I'm probably the only person in the world to see it. I'm no geologist, but I'm saying 3 million years old, at a guess. Could be more. I mean, you know, let's not nitpick. 5 Ks away from Newman. 1,070 kilometres done so far today. So we're in the heart of the Pilbara at Newman. Okay, we have a real dilemma. I'm at Newman. There's absolutely no accommodation here. I'm fatigued and exhausted, and I'm gonna have to fill up and keep riding south. Fuck, it's 4 o'clock. I don't know what to do, but I'm just gotta keep riding. I don't get into some cooler weather. It's so hot. So I found some accommodation in Newman. Loving this bag. 15 seconds to get off. Fuck. It's a room for a dwarf. So this is what they call, I think, a donga in Australia. Oh, it stinks like shit. It will do, it will do. Let's get the rest of the stuff on my bike. That was brutal, swear to God. It's not the sort of flash place I'm used to, because when you got to buy a meal ticket for meals, like you just buy the ticket and go get the food, but you know what I know? It'll be really good food. And there's a pool here, so see ya. Morning everybody, just wearing the same t-shirt because I'm on the road like an animal, like a feral animal. And today is day 13 or 14, or I don't really know what day it is, but I've slept. It's 5 AM and we're gonna get packed. I'm gonna have a international roast. It's gel coffee. Goodbye, I won't miss you. How cool's my USB cable, hey? Disco! Disco in the desert, baby! All the workers must be going back to the mines. It's 5:30 a.m. You have to get up early in the Australian outback and hit the road right on dawn. You've got the risk of wildlife, but even now it's 30 degrees and it's just the most beautiful thing to ride like this. I mean, this is magical. Have a look at this sunrise. I think it's time we put the drone up and captured some of this vastness. Having a disco. Fuck off. Okay, do you want to see the world's worst what? Okay, this is the worst world's fly factor. This is fucking ridiculous. Fuck off! This is Outback. No fuel after this stop for 270 k's, so let's go! I had no fuel left at all, zero, low range for about 10 k's. I always thought the tank held about 21 litres, but according to this, 22.4 litres and $48 to fill up a motorbike. Wow. The riding conditions are perfect, so much better than yesterday, my God. Here's the tent. Oh, 100 k's. 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 100 So we're 445 k's from Perth. Just after lunchtime, I've done 770 kilometers at lunchtime, which is pretty good. I'm just gonna put my Kevlars back on. First time I've been in jeans for about a week. It's about 27 degrees, which is quite nice. And I think it's obviously better to be safer. But again, you know, I cannot ride in extreme heat wearing all this shit, because in the Australian heat, you will go fucking unconscious wearing all this stuff. Anyway, let's rock and roll. Hi, where's your mask?
I don't know, I forgot it. Who cares?
How are you?
Hi!
Whoa!
Hi, people.
On a motorbike 1 minute, doing this the next.
I'd flash you, but there's people.
Shit, how high are we up?
You come.
Oh.
Sorry, it is a mess.
It's a nice room.
Because I've been sifting through everything for that shirt, but they found it today and they're posting it back to me. Shit view. But you can see the Swan River. It is stocked.
Oh, a mini bar that works.
Yeah.
Wow, this is awesome, V. Well done. Welcome to Perth. Today is day 15. We're going to Perth Harley Davidson to drop off the Harley. It will then get freighted back to Perth, and today me and Veronica will fly back to Melbourne. I'm going to ride through Perth with thongs. And how's my burn? Hey, I just want to quickly say something about the bike before I drop it off at Harley, and I won't see it for 2 or 3 weeks. It's got to be shipped back. 2 issues I've had with the bike. 2 things came loose. So mechanically perfect, not one problem. 8,500 kilometers, extreme heat, extreme. At times, long stretches, I rode it quite hard. But 2 things are wrong with it. I lost that nut there, so that vibrated off, and I also lost that nut there. Nothing else has come off, everything else is perfect. It's just obviously
Wow.
G'day!
Glide 1.
It's good for you ready? No kissing. So that was a great turnout at Perth, Harley. Always unexpected, but that exhaust is legal. It's just legal. Met the dealer principal and all the guys were awesome and very kind, very humbling when I meet everyone. And now we're going to go back to the hotel, get our bags and head to the airport. The vlog is nearly over. Serious question. No, serious. Is his car stolen?
No, you knob.
Can't answer that question on the basis that might incriminate me.
No, so you left the front open for me. The front seat for the king, mate. So I'm saying goodbye to my Road Glide. Did a good job, kept me safe, and I'll see it again in a couple of weeks. These guys drove an hour and a half to come and see me, but the record goes to a guy who drove from Kalgoorlie, ex-military, 6.5 hours to come and say g'day today. What was his name, do you remember? No, the guy from Greg. Respect, mate, respect. Thank you for coming, and great bunch of people in Perth. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much. You're an absolute champion.
Thank you very much.
See you, brother. You're a legend.
It's home time, sitting in the Virgin Lounge and enjoying a glass of red after all that grueling pain. So cheers to that.